Matter of fact, this is not for financial advisory or none of that shit. I'm just a guy on the interweb documenting my journey, my trading journey. So take everything that I say with a grain of salt and always do your own diligence. Like, do your own thinking, be responsible for your money. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is only for entertainment purposes, guys. So, who will it be, the next OG? Who will it be? If you're looking here, you can already see that it's Joe Says. Welcome to Joe Says Spaceship. This is his spaceship, and he's a fucking order book genius, order book matrix guy. My toaster is still loading this shit up. And thanks to Joe Says, he developed this. Thanks to him for developing this, and with this, I can also look into the matrix, and I can also look at the order book. I can also do some analysis, and this shit has saved my ass an enormous amount of times. And this is another indicator that I use in combination with MSR and market Cipher to kind of time my trades and do my own analysis. This one is more for a day trading, because I mainly use it at the 1 minute or the 5 minutes chart. This one I use more for day trading, and MSR and market Cipher I also use for day trading, but I also use them for longer swing trades and longer swing analysis, and with them I can analyze everything. With this one I focus more on Ethereum and Bitcoin, and I'll give you also a quick rundown, because this, as you can see, it has a lot of things going on. So I'll give you a quick rundown. So this is a tool to look into the order book, and you see these signals here. We are looking for these signals. These signals usually signal a bottom or a top or some kind of support or resistance. Sometimes that support can turn into a bottom, and sometimes that resistance can turn into a top. But also sometimes those signals can get completely busted, because if some whale comes in and starts buying or selling spot, we are not able to see the orders, and it fucks up the signals. But usually they are super reliable and really good signals. As you can see, this is the 5 minute chart from yesterday, and we got some signals. We got some triple band confluence signals all the way to the bottom of the drop. See, we started getting signals here, starting getting more bottoming, starting to form a bottom here, and then we got triple band signals. Usually when we get to the triple band signals, it usually means that we have a lot of support or resistance. Here it's a lot of support. As you can see, we had triple band confluence, and this triple band confluence means like that the price went all the way into the 10%. This is the 5 to 10% band. This is the white one, it's the 5 to 2.5% or 2.5% to 5, and the yellow one, it's the 1% to the 2.5% band. So the deeper these bands are, the stronger the support or the resistance is. Here we can see the order book more detailed. Here we can see the exact amount that is on the level, like 2,500 we have 4,000 bitcoins, 2,400 we have 6,000, and so on. And here we can, it's the resistance side. Here it's a support, here it's a resistance. And as you can see, there is a huge amount of support below us, all the way to the 1,000. It's deeply concentrated in the 1,800, and we have big walls of support here. By the way, this is on Binance. We can also check an aggregated order book. If I click here, we can check the aggregated order book with all of these exchanges, mainly spot. I will take out BitMax and Binance Futures, and also BYBIT. I'll click on spot. So we are looking at spot, and this is the aggregated order book. And as you can see, we have a lot of support below us, and also a lot of resistance here, concentrated from 2,700 to 3,000. Right here it's the watch list where you can see the price of another asset. Right here you can see the order book changes. You can see the amount of Ethereum being taken or being put into these levels. Here you can see the real-time trades. I have it set for more than 100k, but you can set it from 10k and you can see the trades rolling. See, here you can see the trades rolling. Right here you can see the order book depth represented by the distance from the price, and you can see it on different exchanges. Now we are looking at Binance, but if I click here it will change to another one. By the way, this framework is called Trader, or TRDR for short, and I will also put a link to it in the description so that you guys can go and check it out for yourselves. Right now I think that you have a free trial when you sign up, so go on and check it and give the order book a look. Also, last but not least, the last OG method that I use to look at crypto. It's from FiboSwanny, the third musketeer from the crypto analysts, from the honest analysts. I miss your show, guys. You should really definitely come back on when Socrates comes back from vacations. So this one is the method that FiboSwanny uses, and it looks mainly at Fibs, RSI, and the ADX and the DI. And I will explain that, I think, briefly too, and in a way that you guys can think about it and maybe incorporate this into your strategy, because it's a really good and sound strategy. You can use it with free indicators. The RSI and ADX and DI are free, and it's a really awesome strategy. So what is this strategy about? Well, as you know, this is the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, and I have here this red box, green box, red box, green box, and here below it's the ADX and DI. The RSI, I think everyone knows how it works, or mostly everyone knows how it works. And the ADX and DI, here's a quick rundown. You see the red one represents the bear trend, and the green one represents the bull trend. This one it's the ADX, this one it's the red DI, the bear DI, and the green one it's the green DI or the bull DI. So the ADX represents the trend strength, and when it's going up, it means that the trend is at maximum strength. You see, the trend being that the trend, it's the DI that it's above this line, this dashed black line. The trend, the DI that it's above, it's the ruling trend. So right now you see here it's the bear trend, and the ADX it's full on power, so the trend is full on power also, and we went down a lot. And as you can see right now, the two DIs were fighting. This, by the way, this is a 4-hour chart. The two DIs were fighting, and the ADX was changing and didn't know which way to decide and which way to take its strength. So, but it looks like the bear DI has won, and we took this little dip, but now the green DI is fighting back, and the ADX is losing strength, and also the RSI has went into a green territory, a bull territory. We'll get to that later on. But you see, here we can see that the ADX is losing strength, and that by consequence the bear trend is also losing strength, and the bull trend is going up, crossing the bear trend, also crossing this black line, taking and pushing the RSI to the green box. How do we draw these boxes and what do they represent? So the red one represents bear territory, and the green one represents bull territory. You see, here we have green line, and here we have a red line. And so if the RSI it's above this green line and also above the red line, we are in bull territory, the green line being at 44.29 for the 4-hour chart, and the red line being at 54.12. So if the RSI goes all the way up from the green line, crosses the red line, and is able to maintain, here it wasn't, but here it crossed up and was able to maintain itself above this red line, we are in bull territory. Only when it falls below the red line and also below the green line, we are in bear territory. If it wasn't able to maintain itself here, like we did here, see, oh shit, see, we pumped through the green line and also the red line, we got into bull territory. We need to get a clear crossing of both lines, and we need to maintain above or below those lines to get into a bear or into a bull zone. You see, one cross, two cross, and if we are able to maintain above this red one, we will continue the bull trend, and the green DI will get on above, will keep on pushing above the red one, and maybe the ADX switches and gives us strength to the upside. As you can see, we have here a symmetrical triangle. Here we can see that with this blue line, this was the obvious symmetrical triangle that we have fallen from, and we have fallen into this other one. This one touched this wick here, this wick here, and these 2-3 wicks here, and then we ultimately broke down from it and we busted the symmetrical triangle. We busted it. This was some kind of short liquidation event, and then we started pumping. We got into bull territory, we started pumping again, and we are right now fighting to stay inside and to get back inside the territory of this triangle. So usually when the symmetrical triangle is busted, the movement to the upside is way stronger, and we should expect a move up until here and maybe across. We should maybe expect a move until this level, until this 41. If we are able to cross this, test this support, and then move to this fib. Also, FiboSwanny also uses the fib levels, fib retracement tool, to measure the fib levels of support and resistance. So here we have the golden pocket. You see we have the start of the fib here, all the way to the top of this one, and then to down this one. This golden pocket is where the price dumped to and then pumped. It found some support here, some support here again, as it met the bottom of the triangle, and then it went all the way up to the top of the triangle. And then we weren't able to maintain this 38.2. We got below it, and then we got all the way back to the golden pocket. We weren't able to maintain it, and we fell all the way to the 78.6, which was one of the last support lines we had, and that's where we found some support, some relief from this drop, and now we are pumping up again. And here we have this other fib which goes all the way from this one, and as you can see, we are touching the golden pocket for shorts. If we're about to go down, if we cannot cross this golden pocket to the upside, I do expect some kind of dumpage. We can dump all the way to this line, we can dump all the way to this trend line or to the 38.2. I think it would be perfectly acceptable if we touch this and then dump to the 38.2, scare the market again, and then continue our journey up to the upside. And this is it. This is the rundown of the indicators that I use. I know this video has been going on, I've been rambling on for quite a lot of some time, but now that you know roughly how to read them, the next videos will be quite short, and I will focus more only on a quick market analysis. I will cover maybe some news and maybe ramble on a little bit more, do some TA, order book, cover some news, maybe talk some shit about some alts, I don't know. By the way, this is some of the alts that I'm looking at. I may have some kind of hidden shittiest gem here. They're all in the green. I'm trying to accumulate more of them. These are just some of them. There is some quite a good promising ones. I'm looking at Neo, eGold, ADA, Terra. I'm also looking at FTT, the FTX token, Gitcoin. This is a newly released coin. It was released last week, and it's for the Gitcoin community, which is a community of bounty hunters. Awesome community. I did develop some work for them, so I got some free Gitcoins. Should check them out. I'm also looking into some privacy coins, which I think they will pump good on the next leg. And I'm also looking at some like this Solana. Should keep on pumping, should keep on building awesome things. PCX, I think it's my precious hidden little shittiest gem coin that I've been holding on for a year, I think, maybe a year now, and Yeah, this is a Polkadot project, really small project. Look at this market